Good morning, everyone. I'm Sher, and you are watching Sher English Language Learning and Educational Complex. My today's topic is about verbs. So let's discuss the definition first. Verbs are actually actions which are done by subjects. Let's look at the forms of verbs. According to two different schools of thought, one says that verb has got four forms. On the contrary, the other one says verb has got five forms. So let's look at the first form of the verb is called first form of verb or base form of verb. Example is play. And the next is S or ES form. It is actually also the part of first or base form. And we use like S or ES with verbs with he, she, it, or a singular nouns. That's why it is called S or ES form. The examples are plays and washes. Next, we have second form of verb or past form of verb. The example is played. And after that, we have third form of verb or past participle. The examples are played and gone. Finally, we have present participle, which is also called ing form of the verb. The examples are playing and going. Okay, now we have types of verbs. And as far as the verb is concerned, verb is a main part of the predicate. If we dissect this sentence, they go to college for their classes into two parts. The first part, they, is a subject, and all the rest of the sentence is called predicate. And go is actually the main or the center part of the predicate, or it is heading this whole predicate. So let's discuss the like types of verbs. They are regular verbs, irregular verbs, helping or auxiliary verbs, action or main verbs, possessive verbs, to be verbs, linking verbs, to do verbs, sensory verbs, causative verbs, modal verbs, transitive verbs, intransitive verbs, and active or passive verbs. So let's have a look at them in a little bit uh, detail. So the first one is called regular verbs. Actually, it takes D, ED, or IED in second or third form of words. The examples are played. We find ED here with play. And in arrived, we find D because E is already available with the verb arrive. And finally, we have studied. We removed the Y and we added IED. So regular verbs takes D, ED, or IED in second or third form of verbs. Next, we have irregular verbs. They are different than regular verbs because they do not take D, ED, or IED in the second or third form of the verbs. And the examples are drove, swam, came, bought. After that, we have action or main verbs. As the name indicate, they show the main action of the sentences. The examples are eat, walk, talk, sleep, etc. Then we have helping or auxiliary verbs. They are different than the main verbs because they are used with main verbs to indicate tense, mood, and voices. When we talk about tense, it means like past, present, or future tense. When we talk about mood of sentences, they are like imperative, subjective, or indicative moods. And then we have voices like active voice or passive voice. The examples are is, are, was, were, has, have, etc. or had. And then we have to be verbs. To be verbs are also part of helping verbs. And all these eight verbs are called to be verbs. They are is, are, am, was, were, be, being, and been. Then we have to do verbs. To do verbs can be used as helping verbs or main verbs in sentences. The examples are do, does, doing, done. Next, we have possessive verbs. As the name indicate, they show possession or property. The examples are has, have, had, and we can take an example in a sentence. When we say I have a car, so it shows possession. After that, we have linking verbs. They link or indicate connection among the subjects and the complements. So what is complement? Let's discuss or have a look at its definition. Complements are nouns, pronouns, or adjectives that are used after linking verbs. So the examples are is, are, am, was, were, touch, taste, sight, or look, feel, appear. So usually we use adjectives or noun or pronoun after these verbs, and they are also called complement. For example, it tastes nice. So we use here nice after taste sensory verb. So it is called, this nice is called complement. Usually we use adverb after verbs. For example, when we say he goes slowly. So slowly is adverb and go is a verb. But in that case, taste is a verb, but nice is an adjective. Then we have sensory verbs. These verbs are also part of linking verbs, and they are related to senses. The examples are look, touch, taste, hear, smell. Then we have causative verbs. Causative verbs are used to show actions which are done by other than subjects. It means subjects do not do the actions. Instead, he or she wants the action done by someone else. The verbs are have, make, let, get, have. For example, when we say, I have my brother uh, pay the bill, right? So it means my brother will do the act, perform the action, not I. Next one is transitive verbs. These verbs always have objects, direct or indirect objects, and which receives action. The examples are he reads books, and we find here this books is a uh, an object, right? And similarly, John gave her sister a gift. This gift is an object, and her sister is indirect object as well. So we find out transitive verbs takes objects that can be direct or indirect object. The other examples are give, buy, drive, sell, read, teach, write, open, close, etc. And next we have intransitive verbs. They are opposite to the transitive verbs as they do not take direct or indirect objects in sentences. The examples are he was going. So this going is intransitive verb because it does not have an object. Similarly, the baby boy was crying. This crying is like an intransitive verb because it also doesn't. It also don't take uh, like object, right? Direct or indirect objects. Next, we have modal auxiliary verbs. These verbs are used before the main verbs to modify their actions or their meanings, right? And in other words, we can say they define the modalities. These modal verbs are can, could, may, might, shall, will, would, should, ought to, has to, have to, had to, must. And uh, and they what modalities they can indicate. For example, request, command, wish, pray, advice, suggestion, probability, possibility, impossibility, capacity, right? And obligation, of course. So the finally we have active or passive verbs. The active verbs are used with active voices and passive verbs are used with the passive voices. The passive verbs, the passive verbs are always used in past participle or in third form of the verbs. So that's all for the today's topic. I hope that you like the information just you receive right now. And in case you have any confusion, any problem or query regarding this topic, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comment box. I would try my best to answer your question. So that's all for now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.